Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Satisfactory Desert Buster. In the previous episode we were working on switching around all of our conveyor belts in our main base area to make them all just way more neat, because they've been a bit of a mess. They're still quite a bit of a mess right now because we're halfway through the changes, but when all said and done everything should be a lot more neat. And you can already start to see it on this end of the thing anyway. It's like as long as you stand right here and look at this, everything looks lovely and neat and straight lined, and then if you look around you see this mess, and then there's neatness there if you cut off most of that. Okay, it's still a little bit messy. I need to work on that a bit. Oh, there's a box of shame as well. But yes, we are working on decommissioning a lot of old stuff and building a lot of new stuff in its place. And to that end, there's been an update which is going to help us out a little bit. We're currently in the experimental build. It's been a while, but we are back to it because there's been a patch that allows mass deconstruction, which is something I talked about in a previous video, as I was seeing that I saw that it was being developed, and they actually live streamed some of the work on that, and it's now ready. It's now, well, ready as far as something in experimental can be considered ready. And so hey, we've got a giant thing here to deconstruct. Let's do that. Though first things first, if we're going to be mass deconstructing, we most definitely need to build ourselves a box to put a bunch of stuff in, so that we can pick up all the stuff that is created by us deconstructing all these structures. So I'm just gonna dump loads of my stuff. Why have I got so many motors? That's no good. I need to put them in storage. There we go. Loads of space to pick stuff up. We're gonna need it. Here we go. So you go to deconstruction. Now at the bottom it says hold control for mass dismantle. Now we have to be very careful how we do this, because we might accidentally dismantle things we don't want to. For example, the stuff over there we want, and the stuff over there we want, so gotta be very careful where I look to make this work. So, hold down control, and then we can just wave around and select everything. Easy. And just try and grab everything we can see. There's a limit to how many things you can dismantle at once. It's 50. Get that power pole. Don't want to get all the foundations, really, because a lot of them I want to actually leave in place. Ooh. Oh, that was risky. Okay, we're going to go with that. We got 46 items. And then you just deconstruct. And the whole thing goes away. Alright, let's do a bit more of it. Now that we can actually see the inside of the building. All the power poles, all the belts. Whoops, I got some of the foundation there. I want to leave that in, really. But it's hard to be specific. Ultimately, this is not a tool for precision. But it gets the job done quicker than otherwise. Which is the use. Oh, I'm getting loads of bits I don't want to get now. Oh well. Deconstruct that. Got a little bit more here. Oh, there we go. We're slowly working through these foundations. A little bit hard to get to because they're all blocking each other. I didn't realize I was exactly level with them. Also, we've got the boxes of shame. I didn't make enough space. We've ended up with quite a few of these. In fact, these are going to be a pain to get to. Right, well, let's store some of the stuff we've gathered. Oh, yeah, it's the iron ingots. They're what's causing the problem. There were a lot of them just in the system, on belts in machines, and yeah. I think I'll just dump them. Oh, it didn't grab the other one. There we go. And then, oh, there's also a bunch of ore. That can go too. And then the remaining stuff that we can, we'll stick in there. Now we've got some room again. And we'll just go through and pick all these up, I guess. Oops. The thing, I knew I'd need a lot of room, but I didn't realize just how much room I would need. So yeah, that is mass dismantle. And will be very useful for just decommissioning entire factories when you no longer have need of them. Because previously it was a very tedious process to go through and deconstruct absolutely everything. So worked out quite well that I didn't bother to deconstruct most of this factory before, when I'd actually finished using it. Okay. That's all. Oh wait, no, that's not all the boxes. There's one. I like how they can be It's kind of on a wonk on the ground. Right, that's all... Oh no, there's one over there. Right, that, I think, is all the ones on ground level. Now we gotta get these ones. Can I just jump and get them, I wonder? I don't know what the range is. Let's jump up on this. Once we have the jetpack, this will be easy. But until then, it's a problem. Where's the stairs? There we go. There's a ladder here. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck between two machines. There we go. I can jump out of it. And leap. Oh, we leapt over it. Well, damn. All right, let's just ladder up to the things instead of trying to parkour it. Okay, can I reach them all from here? No. I can build a ladder on them, it seems. That's fun. Boy, I'm in deconstruct mode. No, that didn't make a difference. Okay, what if I jump onto it? There we go. Huh. Okay, can I get to that one? No. Really? Alright. We'll leap to that too. And then we'll just parkour it again. Maybe I should have just built a platform up here. Oh, that's too far. Damn it, Blade Runners. They're too good. They make jumping so easy. I could probably leap this in one go. Yep. Overdid it even then. Oh dear. There we go. There were literally 4 iron plates. That was it. Can we grab you from here? No. Okay. And 9 iron plates. There we go. We got everything. No more floating boxes. Oh, and also, can just do that. Nice. And then there's a little bit more over here to get rid of. Here we go. When you're looking up, it's hard to make any mistakes. Deconstructing. Excellent. How much space we got? Oh, a little bit short again. Hang on, I'll just chuck. Not those. Chuck those. And those. Which allows us to continue safely. You know what? These I'm just going to do one at a time, because otherwise I'm just going to make a mess. There's too much other stuff around here that I need to worry about accidentally deconstructing. There'll be a pain to put back. And for now, all of these iron mines aren't actually doing anything. Soon enough we'll have them probably hooked up to the iron tower. But right now, we don't have need of them. I think? Maybe we do. I need to check exactly where we are in terms of usage of ore, because thinking about it, I don't know if I actually gave enough of an ore supply to actually run all those floors. We'll see. Also, I hear a... Is it that making the noise? Yeah, I think it is. I was wondering if it was a slug, but I think it's that. Whatever. Right, now we'll fill in all the holes that we've left here, because we're going to keep the foundation at this level. Oh. Oh. I thought it wasn't allowing us to build. It's because there was something already there. So this space is going to be reserved for now for potential expansion of various main bus productions. So I'm not going to put anything in it, but I'm going to have it paved just so it's ready. And also so we can use up some of the concrete that we've picked up doing all this mass dismantling. The point of the main bus is to be scalable, so we've got to make sure to leave the room for it to scale if the need arises. Which it may well do, because we could definitely probably do with more rotor production long term. This power pole does literally nothing, so we can get rid of that. Fill this in. Awesome. Does splitter do anything? It doesn't, does it? This is all gone. That's a point! We can also mass dismantle the wire and cable production. I'm going to make new cable production on the main bus, so we can do that. Yeah, let's just mass dismantle the entire thing. We don't need it anymore. We've got a better system. I might regret this later, but I don't think I want this at all anymore. There we go, we're hitting 50 every time. Oh no, the boxes! Oh god, there's so many boxes! Whoops. Okay, hang on. I just need to make a giant crate, don't I? Boom. That'll do it. Have all of my stuff. Everything I have. Just take it all. We'll sort it out later. Just everything. So we definitely don't have any more trouble. Let's go clear up these boxes. They've all got bits of cable and iron in them. From them being belts, I guess. Belts are the one that really ruins you because they just have so much material just sat on them. Then again, the machines often have an entire stack of something in them, so it's all terrible, really. It's all just terrible. At least this time, there's nothing flying, because we didn't make this a multi-tier structure. How did I deconstruct this here? Okay, I think that's all the mess cleared up. Except one or two, I guess. Oh, that had a lot in it. Oh, no. That had so much wire. Alright, back to it, and we should be okay this time. Yeah, mass deconstruct... With great power comes great responsibility when it comes to mass deconstruct. You can very quickly screw things up for yourself quite badly and really mess up your factory. If you're not careful about using mass deconstruct. Oh. Okay, you can still jump on the things to be deconstructed, so I can just wander around and fill in the last few bits. Oh, don't know if I was meant to get that power pole, but I have now. Oh, and I got this mining drill, apparently. There we go, 50. And boop. Factory gone. And a couple more bits that I missed. Easier to spot now. One over here. Is this, I guess it was a power pole. Right, I think... Oh, that's not... I was trying to click on it like it was a box. That's not a box. Me. Don't be dumb. Yeah, I think some of this copper was actually in use still. That I've destroyed the belts for, so we'll have to put that back in. And I realised that actually, yeah, these belts can go. They don't actually do anything anymore, except the bottom one, which I think was the copper ore. Let me just check. Yep, veer yourself over that way. We need to reconnect that. So we'll just put a mining drill back in here. Make it a Mark II. I don't know if that's what it was before, but that's what it is now. And just connect it straight back up how it was. Yeah, this is all still... It's all Mark III already, so... Guess that's correct. Oh, also power, I realise. We also got rid of that. Boop. There we go. And it's running. Yeah, I accidentally deconstructed this one over here as well. Oh well, I don't think we need two of them now. Okay, let's try and... I can't just deconstruct this because the belt at the bottom of this whole stack is still operational. Deconstructing just the top ones and not like the stuff behind it, it's going to be awkward. And also, belts don't take that long because they're quite long stretches, so we'll just do it manually. As we continue to clear out all the outdated old stuff of the factory. We basically overhauled the entire thing. All our original stuff is gone in place of newer, fancier tech. Not all of this was even intended to be temporary. A lot of it I was thinking was going to be the permanent production, but then I just came up with different ideas later down the line, decided to use those instead. Right, we have so much stuff on us now. And look at this random... It's just an empty patch of desert again. Wow. Right, we can't pick up all this. Let's dump all the ore in the plates. Or in the ingots, even. Okay, we'll hit take all for what it's worth. And yeah, we've got stupid amounts of wire and cable and just everything. Let's try and distribute it amongst our storages. Should be alright for cable. We definitely need more of it. Oh no, it's coming through. Oh no, the storage is filled. Uh-oh. Hang on, there is, this is the storage for cable, isn't it? Yeah, that merges with the cable stuff, so we'll just have to put it in here. Keep one stack for ourselves. And then also, we've already got rid of the iron rod crate, but we've got the iron plate one that we can do. This thing here is just empty. Get rid of that then. This one here, I believe, is cable. Yep, tons in here. It's going to stay for a long time. Actually, we'll make a cable storage and we can empty it out into there, so it won't be too bad. Boop. Thank you. Didn't leave a box. All good. And this one. Try and take all, but definitely don't succeed. Got even more cable. Stupid amounts of reinforced iron plates. We can go distribute those in the system. It's the thing. I know I can just chuck it all away, but some production is taking time. And some production does need supplementing, so I do want to try and keep from deleting too much stuff. Oh, this is actually fine for reinforced iron plates right now. Oh, it's the iron rods that are the problem. Oh, well, we have those, I guess. Oh, there you go. A way of getting rid of the iron rods. Neat. What are these doing? These also need iron rods. Alright, that's a way of getting rid of them. That's the actual issue with our production right now, is we need more of those, which is why the iron rod storage managed to empty so quickly, while the iron plate storage is still taking forever to go. So there's the thing. I mean, it's also used for making the screws. That's probably why it's such a mess. There's so many things that need iron rods. These are all full, though. That's alright. Which means the ones at the beginning will all be full, too. Most likely. Yep, they're all fine. Okay, now we've got some space again. Not tons more. We didn't manage to get through our reinforced iron plates like I was hoping. Pick up more of that. You can dump some more iron plates now, I imagine. Oh, it's taking forever to actually make any progress. How about concrete? Oh wait, we actually got a completely normal amount of concrete. Okay, I'm just gonna put the reinforced iron plates in here. We don't need those, and then I can pick up the other stuff. Oh, there is some more concrete here. But yeah, this is full and it's not draining anywhere right now. That's probably the next thing we want to do, get concrete onto the main bus, because there's a few things that will need it. Oh, there's a box. How'd that get there? Huh? Damn it. Huh? Can't get it. Sort that later. Damn it, yeah, that's going to take forever. Right, our motors. We've got tons of motors. Why do we have tons of motors? I've not actually got those being stored yet. Though it looks like that's ready to be connected, if that's the right belt. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it must be. Okay. We'll connect that up then. To there. And then along they come, whether they go into this one here. So we'll put our spare motors in there. There we go. We've got one rotor. I'm just going to chuck that away. It's not worth faffing about with. One extra rotor. Got some extra cable. We'll chuck that too. There we go. We're actually getting normal amounts of stuff now. Oh, jeez. Okay, walking over those boxes is weird and scary. Can we grab the rest of this, or at least the stuff that isn't reinforced iron plates? Yes, we can, just about. I'll take it. So yeah, we've just got some of those hanging about for now. At some point we'll need them, probably. Okay. Thing is, I'm completely full of stuff. I can't do any work like this. The cable. Let's also chuck a bunch of cable. We definitely don't need all this. Also got a mining drill. Let's stick that in there too. Some of our concrete. Alright. So, how far have we got? We've got storage for, I think, everything on that side of the bus now. Yep. As for this side, I think we've got everything there too, actually. I think it's all going. Oh, we do have concrete on here. Oh, no, we don't. Oh. It's output the wrong thing. I see, when I put the belt on, it outputted 2 of the concrete. Made 2 more slots for, rotors. That's not quite what I was going for. I guess I've just got to take this out, haven't I? Just let it fill up on rotors. Actually, if I do this, there we go, it'll output 2 rotors, and then we can put these back. So there's 1 more stack in there, that's fine. Actually, can I split this to 1 and then put that 1 in there? There we go. That's what we want. Okay, oh yeah, we've only got... Oh, there's the plates. I couldn't see them because they're so flat. So we've got 4 going. We've got the reinforced down plates. See, everything's really flat on this side. Or very well camouflaged. I didn't spot those from a distance either. But we do have gaps in here. I am going to fill in one of these gaps. This one right here. Which goes up to what would be right there. I want that to be concrete. So before we do that, we need to sort out what we're doing here, because right now this isn't working. The belts clip to each other. I don't like it. Technically it works, but I want it to be done properly. Not cheatily, like it is right now. And that means navigating around here a bit more. Oh, I know what we were in the middle of last episode, was getting everything hooked up to this, because we're not going in from this side anymore, we're going in from this side. Because we want to leave room for vehicles to drive up here instead of bumping into this here and making this section of the ramp irrelevant because there's stuff in the way. So we can continue with that. That means we need to input steel beams here, whereas currently they're over there. Let's deconstruct this. And this. And also... yeah, also that. Now, to get this to actually be in the right position, I realise I can't unless I actually use the splitter stacking mechanic, which I never use. But we'll actually do it this time, because it will be helpful in getting the positioning exactly correct. Deconstruct that as well. That's going to ruin production for a second. There. Inputs all in that side. Outputs all facing that way. This needs to go... In fact, this whole stackable thing here is now irrelevant. The splitters work as the stackable system. We might as well get rid of these. They're only going to get in the way and cause confusion. Also got to deconstruct anything coming out the side here. Except the one on the ground, because we've done that already. Okay. Now what we need is for the steel beams to divert from their current path. And instead go straight ahead over the top of that, round into this, and then along into here, I believe. Then it goes up a smidge. Let's go down and up. I wonder if we might get rid of that. I don't know. And yeah, that's sorted. Then we just need the copper. Now that's a bit of a mess right now. I'm gonna try and just have it veer around and connect into the back of this. Oh, like that. Then I believe you just have to go straight into there and then straight that way. That works. Then we gotta reconnect. Oh, come on. I want it. The splitter, please. The splitter. Oh, these belts. These belts. There we go. You connect to there. And you connect to there. Alright, that's what we want. That's all going. I like this system. The one's going straight and then the one's curving in. It all looks very neat. I'm on board with it. Then it's just a case of getting everything else to navigate around it. Also, we want to be able to pass under here. Right now we can, of course, but I was thinking about changing it around a bit. And again, a lot of belts have to navigate around each other to be able to get to where they need to go. It's a problem. This bit is the thing. Because they're all going at angles already. They're not just going straight, so we can't just have a neat system to navigate around. And every level is taken again. There's definitely ways of doing it. It's just working out exactly what we want to do. In preparation, I'm going to put some stackables, I believe, there. That looks correct. Because I want them to come into here and then curve around and go in, rather than the current thing where they're clipping through that. But that means they've got to get through here, which they can't. The only thing is, right now everything's got really neat lines coming out of here, but I think what I might need to do is change the heights here that things go into, making them level this way, potentially. But that will ruin this, and I love how neat this looks. It's this issue, like, the thing is, I was going to say it's about form and function, it's not. This is functional. Everything about it runs absolutely fine. But there's clipping over here, and so the form is ruined. In my mind, anyway. Which means that I need to do all this work to rearrange it. And find the right balance of form over form, I think. While still maintaining function. It's a weird place to be. And I know I've put myself there entirely by my own fault. Yeah, there's no way easily to navigate through this unless I reposition these points, which I don't want to do. Technically something could be done over here. They all merge, like they can all reposition here like as I like, because they're already doing that anyway. Again, they still haven't fixed this. They still haven't fixed the obvious issues with the draw distance stuff. And now it's working. Oh, there it goes. Yep, turned back to mush. Is it just me? Am I the only one having that bug? Like, I don't understand. Like, I would just love to have them round the corner right next to these and go in here and just work their way through these gaps, but there aren't any gaps. By design, there aren't any gaps, and there will never be gaps. I could have them move to here. Or here. I don't want to encroach on the archway that I'm going to be walking under. Yeah, there's no easy solution. I was hoping, I was planning on, I was just going to come into this episode and be like, I bet once I look at the problem I'll work out what I want to do with it, because I had an idea already, but I realised that doesn't work, and now I'm kind of at a loss. I know you're going to be commenting loads of solutions, but you've already started in the previous episode. Unfortunately, I'm recording in batches, so I'm not going to see those solutions, or the ones you're posting today, until way after the problem is solved one way or another. Possibly by brute force. There's ways of doing it. And I think where we start is by having another stackable stack here. And that is what the belts will actually try to meet. And in doing so, we'll create some space. If they can change height quick enough, which is going to be a bit of a challenge. We're leaving them very little room. That works, but this one has to do more. I don't think this one can do it. Yeah, can't go to there. Can go to there. That's no good. What if we use a vertical? Or if we don't do that? What if we just go up by the one? But then we need to go across for it to work. Because now what I'm thinking is do something like that, and then we have a gap there. Well, there's not a gap there. There's still this over here. But this could change height, but that'll look weird. Oh, I don't know. I was just hoping this was just going to work. But I think I've literally created an impossible system. I don't know, there are ways. There are ways to do it. But the parameters I've given myself make it impossible. Damn. What if this goes straight? Oh, there's nothing on the ground for this. Can you build it? Is it stopped? Oh, I went into deconstruct mode by accident. Build this there. Then go up. That works. But this is still a problem back here. We can't get this to change height because it immediately merges with this. It'll have to clip to something else. We can't go through this soon. We can't go through right here. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. I don't know why I'm still trying to do it. Let's get rid of this. Put it back as it was. I've got to do it further along. Trying to make belts do something they physically can't do. How's my inventory looking? Oh, there's still plenty of space. Okay, was worried. Yep, it's got to be here. Ah! Random hole. I still haven't sorted out the power poles. That's on my to-do list. It's got to be here, where everything merges. Some belts will go down, some will go up, and they'll be able to make the space here. In fact, only one layer will have to change. The back layer, I think. Let's put some extra layers on this just so we can see how it changes over time. This belt here. Don't know which way it's meant to be going, but it's going this way for now. Oh no, it is actually going towards the bus, which I think is what we want it to do. Okay, of course there's nothing here. Splitter that way. Oh, that's going down. Whoops. One more. Connect you to there. These all need to come in. So this is where everything changes height. So this belt goes up. That means... oh no, it should probably go down actually, because there's already that space there. Yeah, this belt goes down. Because this level is... oh, that's gone wrong. This level is already occupied by the copper wire. So I might as well put something else in the space. Then it goes up, then it goes along into there, like normal. Oh, it's actually coming out of there right now. Yeah, that's not right at all. At some point along the line it should have reversed, but of course at the moment it's just one direction, because there's no splitters involved. That's made a layer there, which can be passed through here, or here, but I think we'll go for here. So if we do something right there, wait no, there, that will be where everything comes in. And yet, there's not going to be that much space for stuff to come through. But the thing is, a lot of the stuff on the main bus later down the line, oh, we don't even need these. A lot of the stuff that's going to be on the main bus later down the line is going to be products which don't need to come in the first place. They'll just go straight to the storage. So it doesn't give us much in the way of inputs per layer. But ultimately we don't need that many, we just need a lot to start with. So it's going to be a bit of a mess to begin, which hurts me, but I think it'll work out nicely ultimately. So this, what is this? This is rods. Okay, we're going to have rods come in here. Oh, that's 8, but actually I'm injured anyway, so it totally works. So the rods, where are the rods? They're somewhere in this mess. Is it one of these? It's that one there. Okay, deconstruct you. And you... oh, and you... there, you connect... oh, encroaching. What is it encroaching? Belts usually don't care. Oh, it's hitting that splitter, isn't it? Okay, hold on. We'll put another stackable here. Does that line up? I believe so. We want something around here anyway, though maybe further back in future. Okay, you connect to... Ooh. Wait, still encroaching? What are you encroaching? Is it still that splitter? Is it just that you're that close? It can't be that. I'm just confused. Alright, we'll go further back. The splitter doesn't even need to exist, I realise. Can we just connect off of the belt? Okay, that works. Yeah, just something about that splitter being near another splitter, I think. Across to there. And then, yeah, you've got to just descend, and we'll just have to deal with it. Actually, this should be on the other side, I realise. Because we want it to start dropping after it's passed through the belts. So delete this. And yeah, it's a weird setup, but it's a way to work within the constraints I give myself. Which is what I always like to do when I play a factory game. Is be like, what if I follow this particular rule when I'm building it? And that's how you get different factories. That's how you get interesting conundrums to work through. And sometimes they stump you for a while, and then eventually you come up with a solution. It's a bit of a weird one, but it does work, and ultimately I think it's scalable long term, which is the important thing. So yeah, looks a bit silly, but it should be fine. Now, it's a matter for getting the plates through, which is the only other thing that he's inputting right now, though I am planning to put concrete on here later. I was wanting to put it on this because it's not actually using that many things, but I think with this design, I probably want to keep it simple. I just always go into this column with inputs, and only things being outputted will be on that side. I think that works. Alright. So yeah, that goes too higher, the other one goes too higher. We can just put the thing through right now. We know where it's going to go. It's going to do this to this, then down to there. Then got to deconstruct the rest of the plate belts. I believe that's plates. They're still being merged with, so we still need the merger to hand. Can you go up into there? Oh, so close! It gets too steep somehow. Oh yeah, that is quite steep actually. Just looking at it from a different angle, it didn't seem that bad. Damn. Alright, we'll just deal with it for now. We can sort out the height change later. There we go. That's those reconnected. Then all this here can go. We can do mass deconstruct for this bit, if we're careful. Nice. And this here too. Nice. Yep, that is a useful feature. Right, yeah, so that works, and belts will be able to go through the gaps. They won't intersect with each other, and that was what I wanted. Now it works. These can go. I'll not mass deconstruct these, because that'd definitely go wrong. Alright. That is a solution to our problem, and yeah, we've got a hell of a belt intersection going on here. It's going to be quite a fun one to watch. But it totally works. We do have to have one section of the system where there's random sloping going on, but alas, we just have to deal. It's the one place that we have to deal with weird sloping going on, and the rest of the place, it's all going to look pretty neat and pretty ordered and pretty symmetrical, and so I'll take it. Now we just got to sort out this mess back here, and I do have some plans, I do have some ideas about how to, in particular, make these come down in a neat way, but also, the key thing, be scalable, because this tower could go up infinitely. We need to make a scalable way for all the outputs of every floor to come down and merge correctly with each other. And I realize this is quite an issue, but I think I know how we can resolve it. It's going to be a bit fiddly and involve lots and lots of vertical conveyors. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. That's probably, I think I might make that next episode's project. I think that's what I'll go for. But there we go. We've made some progress. We've solved the clipping conundrum, which I'm quite happy with. And so with that, I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.